Hello, dear viewers. Welcome to Korea from Inside, your go-to channel for exclusive insights into Korean culture, entertainment, and more. Today, we're diving into a truly fascinating topic that's stirring up a lot of buzz: Song Joong-ki's disappearing fame. What went wrong? With comments like he totally got what he deserved, the conversation is heating up, so grab your seat and stay with us. Let's uncover the full story right now. Once a dominant force in the Korean entertainment industry, Song Joong-ki's career now appears to be navigating uncertain waters. From leading blockbuster dramas to facing public backlash and box office failures, his journey has seen dramatic highs and equally sharp lows. Song Joong-ki made his acting debut in 2008. But it wasn't until 2010's Sungki-Uncle scandal that he began gaining widespread recognition. He solidified his status as a top actor with the film A Werewolf Boy, 2012, and the global hit drama Descendants of the Sun, 2016, which catapulted him to international stardom. In 2017, his surprise marriage to co-star Song Hye-kyo caught the public's attention, and their divorce just 2 years later sparked even more headlines. Rumors swirled, including speculation that he filed for divorce without informing her and suggestions of an alleged affair with his makeup artist. Though never confirmed, these rumors significantly damaged his once pristine image. Despite the controversy, he staged a strong comeback with Vincenzo in 2021, regaining popularity both in Korea and abroad. He followed this with another hit, Reborn Rich, in 2022. However, his personal life returned to the spotlight when he revealed his relationship with British actress Katie Louise Saunders. The couple married and welcomed a son, but public response to his comments about fatherhood, particularly that becoming a family man might limit his acting opportunities, was far from positive. Critics called out the double standard, noting how actresses often face greater career setbacks than their male counterparts after having children. In 2023, his film Hopeless premiered at the Cannes Film Festival but failed to resonate with Korean audiences upon its domestic release. Viewers found fault with its lack of coherence and underdeveloped characters, contributing to its poor performance at the box office. Undeterred, Song Joong-ki began looking abroad, reportedly in hopes of expanding his career internationally. However, he admitted that every global audition he tried ended in rejection. Language remained a significant hurdle. He acknowledged his ongoing struggles with English, even within his household communication. In early 2024, he returned to Korean cinema with My Name is Local, released on Netflix. While the film initially gained attention and topped charts, it soon drew criticism for its awkward romance and deviations from the original novel. The addition of explicit scenes and a lack of emotional depth and character development left many viewers dissatisfied. Worse was yet to come. His next film, Ta, City of the Lost, which had been in production since 2019 and delayed due to the pandemic, finally hit theaters at the end of 2024. Despite anticipation and a strong cast, the film bombed both commercially and critically. Its convoluted plot and flat characters failed to draw in viewers, marking Song's second major flop in a row. Online discussions grew louder, with netizens debating whether he had lost his star power. Some argue his film choices are too similar and uninspired, while others claim he was never truly a top-tier actor. Meanwhile, loyal fans maintain that his dramas tend to perform better than his films and hope for a resurgence in the television space. Adding to the scrutiny, a recent promotional event for Bogota saw disappointing attendance, prompting even co-star Lee Hee-jun to express heartbreak at the empty venue. Song, emotional during his speech, acknowledged the industry's challenges and thanked the few fans who showed up. Yet, even his tears were met with cynicism. Some accused him of faking emotion, while others criticized him for complaining despite his high pay. Further controversy came when he casually referred to his wife using a Korean term that some interpreted as disrespectful, sparking another wave of criticism. With each misstep, his once unshakable image seems increasingly fragile. Looking ahead, Song Joong-ki is set to return to the small screen with the upcoming drama My Youth. Whether this marks a much-needed career revival or adds to a string of disappointments remains to be seen. As the spotlight lingers, Eyes are on whether he can reclaim his place at the top or fade further from prominence, as My Youth approaches its premiere. We see it as a defining moment in Song Joong Ki's career. The pressure is immense, not just from critics and the industry, but also from fans who are divided in their opinions. Some still root for his redemption, hoping that his undeniable talent will shine through in the right role. Others, however, are skeptical, believing that his time as a leading figure in Korean entertainment may be drawing to a close. What complicates matters further is the shift in audience expectations. The Korean entertainment industry is evolving quickly, with younger actors rising in popularity and viewers demanding more depth and originality in storytelling. In this landscape, relying on star power alone is no longer enough. Actors must now adapt, grow, and connect with audiences in a more genuine way. Over the years, Song Joong Ki has developed a reputation for being private, sometimes even distant, which has worked against him during times of controversy. Statements that might have once been overlooked are now intensely scrutinized. Whether it's how he refers to his wife or his opinions on fatherhood, netizens are quick to react, and not always kindly. Still, it's clear that Song Joong Ki has been trying to evolve. His willingness to take on challenging roles in Hopeless and My Name is Local shows a desire to break away from his romantic or heroic image and tackle more complex characters. Unfortunately, those bold choices haven't paid off commercially, at least not yet. Despite the recent setbacks, Song Joong Ki's career is far from over. He still holds considerable name recognition, and his past successes remain part of his legacy. If My Youth becomes a hit, it could serve as the beginning of a new chapter, one where he balances personal growth with professional reinvention. However, if the drama underperforms, the consequences could be significant. He may face even greater difficulty securing major roles in the future, especially in an industry that is increasingly driven by younger, social media savvy stars and global market trends. In the end, Song Joong Ki's future will depend on more than just ratings or reviews. It will come down to whether he can reconnect with an audience that once adored him, and whether he's ready to embrace a version of himself that reflects both the success and the struggle. Only time will tell if he can rise once again, or if this period marks the quiet decline of one of Korea's most well-known actors. While many celebrities fade quietly after a series of setbacks, Song Joong Ki's story feels more like a turning point than a final chapter. He still possesses the qualities that once made him a top actor: emotional depth, screen presence, and the ability to connect with a wide audience. What he needs now is the right project and perhaps a more grounded public image. In recent interviews, he's spoken more candidly about his experiences, the struggles of international auditions, his efforts to improve his English, and the personal doubts he had while accepting recent roles. This shift toward vulnerability may work in his favor. In an era where authenticity matters more than ever, opening up about failures could help him rebuild trust with fans who once saw him as untouchable. Rebuilding from the ground up. Another possibility for Joong Ki is to take a brief step back from the spotlight. Some believe he could benefit from choosing smaller, meaningful roles in independent films or streaming projects that allow for artistic growth over commercial appeal. Others think he should focus on television, where his track record has been consistently stronger. Dramas like Vincenzo and Reborn Rich proved that he still draws viewers when the script and role are right. He could also lean into more behind-the-scenes roles, producing, mentoring, or even directing in the future. Nearly 2 decades in the industry, he has the experience and connections to thrive off camera if he chooses. The importance of timing. Much of a star's fate in showbiz comes down to timing. A few years ago, Song Joong Ki's name alone guaranteed buzz. Today, the entertainment landscape is more crowded and competitive, and the expectations placed on top actors are higher than ever. He no longer has the luxury of picking any role and expecting it to succeed by default. That said, every actor has ups and downs. If he makes a thoughtful return, starting with My Youth, and reconnects with the audience in an honest, heartfelt way, he might not only regain his former stature but also earn deeper respect for how he handled adversity. A star still worth watching, whether or not Song Joong Ki becomes a box office magnet again. His journey offers a compelling narrative, a beloved star who rose, fell, and is now at a crossroads. future may not be about reclaiming his old fame but rather about redefining what success looks like for him now, as an actor, a father, and a public figure navigating both personal and professional transformation. Fans and critics alike will be watching my youth closely. Not just for the story on screen, but for the story behind it. Can Song Joong Ki prove that he's more than just a face of the past? Or will he become a cautionary tale in an industry that moves forward without pause? Only time, and one more drama,